I saw people in Rubiji and not even see them, but I know, like, because even I'm one of the victims there, but I know our neighbors who have spent there more than 50 years. People who sold the land to us, they have been there more than years we know. So taking them out, it is okay. And I think each Ugandan is okay with it. But as a Ugandan, I was born there. I have produced children from there. So now you come and demolish my house. As a Ugandan, where do you expect me to? I looked at people crying and I'm like, this is a Ugandan. And where do you expect this person? Because I know a lot of people there who have produced children from there, even before this government came to power. So I looked like when they say now they are going to wise. So I'm like, I know people who have lived in wise for generations. I have a friend, some of their graveyards is in Nabuya. It is a swamp, true.
I don't want someone to leave my country and say, when I was in Uganda, I was asked for a bribe. When I was in Uganda, I found people crying their houses had been demolished. When I was in Uganda, I was visiting my aunt in Uganda. That day she lost her house. I don't want. I want someone to live here and leave a good remark, a good review of my country. Not something you force on people that, oh, my country is free, oh, people are smiling, oh, my country, they are growing. No, you don't need to speak for this. People need to review and see the truth. Now, when you go to evicting people in religion, my sentiment goes to, are we really human beings? Are we really leaders? Are we really not abusing our powers? Are we really not violating our mandates? Because the thing is simple. This one is a human being with a life, with children, with a family. You bring a bulldozer, boom, one name. Where I'm living, where we are now, next to us is a wetland. Yeah. It's being built every day. If NEMA wants to change, why don't you come to Kajansi? Tell people, Kajansi, you know what? Let's make this swamp reserved. Let's build some gardens. Let's leave the water to move around. Let's make. If you want to make a change, why don't you say these people have lived here for long? Okay, I've given them notes, they've not gone. They've not gone because they don't know where to go.
And the means.
They don't have the means to go. So as a leader, what should be your first sentiment? Where do I have free land? Where can I put these stores? How little, how much, how little can I spend to make a living for these people? If we can resettle refugees, so why are you making nationals refugees in their own homes? So for me, it doesn't make sense. You are not being naive. You are simply being remorseless. Do you get me? You're being remorseless. Let's not cover things. Yes, we all want, we cry that the wetland should be preserved. But the person builds in a wetland 1 year, second year, third year, fourth year, maybe the people you took office from didn't care. But now when you come, the only thing you need to do is you need to review.
Others even have titles.
Titles. You need to review how long has this person been here? What am I impacting if I move these people? How am I impacting this country? What should I do? Find a better solution. Demolishing someone's house is violating their human rights. right
Even
to life,
life.
to health, because young people sleeping as they're going to fall sick, they're going to be robbed, they're going to be raped, and for you, you're seated in your air conditioned office and you think you're doing a discounted service. No, 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 no.
Can be done.
But don't say, I've given you 28 days, I've given you 2 months, and I want you to move where you've lived more than 5 years. The power of our leaders is about, it should be about thinking for better way forward. And I always use this area because I really like it. Kajansi area. There's this land is nice. How does a government or Kajansi municipality gain by selling a plot for a person to build a house is going to live in? Nothing. They get nothing. But if Kajansi Town Council could develop this place to be like a part of Kajansi, an area of with dikes, like we go to Rhineland to see these places, like we go to Europe to see these canals. If we could have this channeled water going around in canals with nice flowers, with good grass, with trees to give us shade, you give it like 5 years, this place will be an Eden.
One of my tourist attractions.
You get, someone would be coming from Kampala to just come to Kajansi to relax, to chill, and Kajansi will be getting revenue, and the government will be getting money, and the country will be developed, and Kajansi Town Council would have money to do our roads
and other social services.
and other social services. Because sometimes when I'm going home, I'm like, I pay tax for goodness sake. I pay tax every month, but the road I pass through, my dear, it's like, oh my God. Every day I cry, it's like, oh my God, why am I paying tax? Why am I really paying this tax? You get every day. Imagine how tormenting that could be. How painful this is. Why should I be paying 2,000 when I should be paying 1,000? For a border on a good road, you say, ooh, and you are home. But now the border is high in that road. Then you pay 2,000, then you pay 3.
Also live in a swamp area in Entebbe. I don't know when they are going to go there because I'm prepared for that scenario to happen. Yeah. Yeah. But for us, we have built there. We went there in 2010. I remember it was a World Cup. We have been there. Even those Nera people, they came and they did the mapping, smile, whatever. They told us you are not supposed to go beyond this limit. So for us, we have this way. The people who were at this side, they were removed. Communication is a good thing. If you don't communicate to someone, imagine if I build a house, it comes to all plates, and you people, let me say council, you don't come out and tell me that this house you built it without a plan. You have no right to touch on my building. Where were you when I was building it? Saga after saga. After this scenario, we come to this one so that they can blindfold us from what was behind.
What is our freedom? How can we stand and smile and say we are free? How can we stand and even dream of freedom? How do we understand this freedom? What is wrong? Why would a court release someone and be rearrested? Why should you give me 50 days before you know you have done something? Present evidence. So putting me in prison for 50 days means you are making me silent. You're torturing me so I can stop talking. So for me, I think this is again comes back to how do we as Ugandans dream of freedom, and how do we make freedom